traveling art room. If you have not been here before,
I'm going to show you how to make an art project in less than 5 minutes. But what are we making?
today we're making this.
I'll show you how to do that in the next clip. Alright guys, fold your project like a hot dog.
Dude, what's on her paper?
It's just water, relax. Wait, after you fold it, you have a nice crease that shows you where your buildings are gonna lie. You don't want them too far below that crease or too far above that because that's where your sky is. And get a white pastel, start creating geometric shapes using your vertical, horizontal, diagonal lines. Press hard.
Little verticals,
Yeah,
alright.
yeah, geometric shapes. Yeah, so you're gonna create these large geometric shapes to represent your building. And it's very important you press hard. If you don't press hard, it's not gonna look as bold as the picture you're drawing that you see that I'm drawing. Wait, am I drawing? You're drawing. Wait, we're drawing. Look, it's time to focus. What we're doing is making geometric shapes in different sizes. Big, small, tall, short. You're just changing up the size and you're definitely pressing hard. Clearly, you don't have the water stain like I do, so you'll have a lot more easier. And if you see this picture in the right corner, that's just an example of how a cityscape looks, you know, shapes. Geometric shapes.
He really likes geometric
Yeah,
shapes.
you like geometric shapes.
I don't get it. Looks cool though.
Well, thanks. Anyway, so if you're in kindergarten, draw about like 5 different geometric shapes. If you're in first grade, draw like 6. And if you're in second grade, draw like 7 or 8 different geometric shapes for your design. When you're done making your buildings, time to create those line patterns. Horizontal, vertical, and diagonals are your best friend. Even add a zigzag here and there, but you're not using wavy lines. If you use wavy lines, your buildings are gonna look like they're falling apart, and you want them to look like they have structure to them.
Next.
So what you do is grab as many different types of colors you can from your oil pastel bin. Don't get white, don't get black, because those will not be the contrasting colors you need in the background. You choose a point on your paper, and you draw a circle the size of maybe your thumbprint. Then you draw a circle around that circle, and then you trace around the inside circle, and then you color inside that space. You color nice and hard and neat inside of the line that you created. So make sure I didn't color on top of my building to make it look like the circle patterns I'm making are behind my building. So it's very important you do that. Now again, you kind of bring your rings around your circle behind your buildings. You do not want to make your circle patterns on top of your buildings. So you draw your line, you draw inside of that ring, and then you color inside nice and neat and hard so it's bright and bold and colorful when you're all done.
Oh, am I done? No, I am not done, guys. All I have to do is draw one more ring around this circle pattern.
And I will be done with this portion of the sky. Of course, you just draw the ring, press hard, trace the ring inside of that circle, and then you color inside the lines. Let's talk about grade levels. Kindergarten, you're going to keep branching out this circle pattern all the way throughout your paper. You're not going to make another circle. You're only going to make one circle pattern to draw rings around.
Boy.
If you're in first grade, you're going to make at least 2 to 3 or even 4 bunches of circles in your sky. And my second graders, you know, you're going to be making about 5 or 6, 7, or even 8 different types of circles in the sky. But look what I'm doing here. I'm trying to overlap my circles and make you believe that the circles are behind each other or even in front of. I covered up my red part of the bunch of circles because, hey, I can. Oil pastels can cover over each other, no problem. And they can also color behind each other, no problem. If you are in first grade, you should have at least 2 to 3 bunches of colors. But second graders, you should have at least 5, 6, 7, even 8 different bunches of colors and just watch those colors interact. It's so much fun. Now, kinder, you just need to worry about one bunch of colors and just let that one set of bunch just branch out throughout your entire paper.
Ta-da! I'm so happy. I'm done.
Bruh.
Yes, finished. I'm done. You're done. We're finished.